What you're about to see are two video responses that I originally posted on July 2nd, 2007. Was ihr gleich sehen werdet, sind zwei Video-Responses, die ich ursprünglich am 2. Juli 2007 gepostet habe. I removed them again soon thereafter in one of my typical fits of shyness. Ich habe sie bald darauf wieder entfernt in einer von meiner typischen Anfälle von Schüchternheit. But since they both have to do with the German language, I thought they might at least be of some interest to people learning German, so here they are again. Aber da sie beide mit der deutschen Sprache zu tun haben, dachte ich mir, die könnten eventuell von Interesse sein für Leute, die Deutsch lernen. Also hier sind sie nochmal.
Hey YouTube, it's me, Zipster.
Hallo Zipster, wie geht's? Hey Zipster, how's it going?
You hear what's going on? I finally get to Germany.
Wir kennen uns ja nicht. We don't know each other. Naja, ich kenne dich natürlich, wegen deinen Videos. Well, I know you because of your videos. Aber du kennst mich natürlich nicht. But you don't know me, of course. Aber wenn wir uns vorher gekannt hätten, dann hätte ich zu dir runterfahren können, um dich zu treffen und hätte für dich übersetzen können. But if we had known each other before, I could have driven down to meet you and could have translated for you.
I know. I got these people sitting around, now they even drag their mother into it. They're laying around here talking some kind of real fast German shit. I don't know what they're saying. All I hear is every once in a while, unzipster, 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 wie das Glimmer. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But these guys, hey, if they don't treat me a little bit better, I'm going to some country where people understand what the frick I'm talking about, okay? But it's a beautiful country, it's very cold, the guys are crazy. Alright?
Naja, es ist tatsächlich ziemlich kalt in Deutschland im Moment, aber normalerweise zu dieser Jahreszeit, naja, es ist oft schön warm und manchmal sogar ziemlich heiß. Well, yeah, it actually is pretty cold in Germany at the moment. But usually this time of year it's nice and warm and sometimes it's even pretty hot.
I'm checking. Oh, my teeth are in. Again. I'm slacking.
Now I get it. I thought you were looking kind of T.L. Roth-like there. And I was wondering why. But now I know it's not just the hat and the glasses that make the difference between you two. It's the teeth. It's the teeth. Voila. Now I get it.
I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Naja, ich weiß, du hast nicht wirklich jemanden gebraucht, der für dich hier übersetzt in Deutschland. Aber hat trotzdem Spaß gemacht, ein Video drüber zu machen. Okay, I know you didn't really need somebody here in Germany to translate for you, but it was fun to make a video about it anyway. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, the shark babe has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Mackie's face, and he keeps it out of sight. You know, in the shark bite.
Sorry for grave digging here. I know you posted this video really ages ago, but, well, you asked us in general, I think, if anyone had ever noticed the lyrics of this song. And your lovely video has inspired me to want to talk about these lyrics just a little bit. Here's a little history with Wikipedia first. Mack the Knife, originally Die Moritat von Mackie Messer, is a song composed by Kurt Weill with lyrics by Bertolt Brecht for their music drama Die Drei-Groschen-Oper, or as it is known in English, the Three-Penny Opera. It premiered in Berlin in 1928. And, by the way, the title, Die Moritat von Mackie Messer, the literal translation of that is the murder ballad of Mack the Knife, because a murder ballad, Moritat, is actually a medieval version of a murder ballad. So there you go. Anyone who's had, well, who speaks two languages or has had more than a little bit to do with a second language knows that translation is not a one-to-one thing, because every language has its own melody, its own rhythms, its own structures, its own idioms, and so you can't really translate one-to-one, which is why these Babelfish online translators don't really work very well. They always make these very entertaining translations. Yeah, and the first four lines, the whole reason I'm doing this is because the first four lines of Mack the Knife, as it is in the original German, it's such great imagery, and it gets lost a bit in the English. Although the English lyrics have basically the same meaning, the imagery is a tad different. Translating lyrics is the hardest of all. Not only do you have to deal with the rhythm of the language that you're translating from, but you also have to deal with the rhythm of the song itself. Here's a little Wikipedia information on the translation that most people are familiar with. In the best-known English translation from the Mark Blitzstein 1954 version of the Three-Penny Opera, which introduced the song to English-speaking audiences, the words are, "Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has McKeith, dear, and he keeps it out of sight." I think it's interesting to note that there is also a later translation of these lyrics. In 1976, the version translated by Ralph Mannheim, that's spelled with one N here, and I'm wondering if it shouldn't be two N's like the city. Mannheim is spelled with two N's. But anyway, in 1976, the version translated by Ralph Mannheim and John Willett opened on Broadway. A movie version was later made starring Raoul Julia, or is that supposed to be pronounced Raoul Julia, I'm not sure, as Mackie. Here is an excerpt. "See the shark with teeth like razors. You can read his open face. And McKeith, he's got a knife, but not in such an obvious place." But let's go to the first lines of the original German now. "Und der Haifisch, der hat Zähne, und die trägt er im Gesicht. Und McKeith, der hat ein Messer, doch das Messer sieht man nicht." And now an actual literal translation of those original German lyrics. "And the shark, he has teeth, and he wears them in his face. And McKeith, he has a knife, but the knife you don't see." Now, this literal translation doesn't rhyme, of course, but it does preserve the original meaning of the German lyrics that I happen to like so much, that I happen to like the imagery of so much. "And the shark, he has teeth, and he wears them in his face."
And he wears them in his face.
And he wears them in his face.
And there's only one thing left to do before we go, and that is this. "Und der Haifisch, der hat Zähne, und die trägt im Gesicht. Und McKeith, der hat ein Messer, doch das Messer sieht man